Might as well jump in here. Craig
Hi,
Zanny,
Craig.
Coos County Sheriff. Oh, you're starting the timer on me?
Start the timer.
Okay. I have my own timer.
We know you, Sheriff.
Bottom line is this. I was given a copy of a resolution they asked me to sign on behalf of sheriffs. I reviewed that and I shared with them as I had some problems with the terminology, I think much as the board has with the original form that you had. I have read the county's adopted version that the County Council Soper has put a lot of time and effort into. I think it addresses the issue. I think it may not be as strongly worded as a lot of people like, but I think it gets to the heart of the issue, which is that we stand opposed to violating people's civil rights. I think that's the key issue here is I have a concern when I've arrested people who have raped and murdered children, and I can't hold them incognito. Yet somebody can designate a citizen as a possible terrorist and hold them indefinitely without a hearing. I think that flies in the face of what we're doing. So what I wanted to step up here and say is I support the county's draft. I think it addresses the issue. It may not be as strongly worded as some people like. It may be too strongly worded for what some people like. But I think when you look at the audience, you have people from all spectrums, from the left to the right, and middle to the front to the back. And we're all here saying the same thing. We have concerns about certain portions of this act. So my point is rather than having a hearing or sitting through a conference where everybody's asking me to drop that, I would support, if you wanted to add a line for me to sign in support of the county's resolution, I would be willing to sign that.
They've gotten into our lives so that, and I know Francis was over there saying, you know, they're going to get into our lives. I almost jumped in and said, they already are, and it's obtrusive now. I mean, it's way gone beyond what they should be doing.
I'd like to make a comment or two. I applaud what you're doing. I think it's, I disagree with the sections 1021, 1022 of the NDAA. This is part of an ongoing struggle, I think, over the tensions between personal liberties and public safety. Our government doesn't always get it right. They didn't get it right when Lincoln lifted the writ of habeas corpus. They certainly didn't get it right when they interned our Japanese citizens during World War II. And I don't think they've got it right again.
So that's where I'm at. You know, I look at this resolution, we're not declaring the NDAA to be unconstitutional. We're saying that we oppose it, and we think it needs to be fixed. That's something that I can live with. That's a statement that I've made myself and said that I do oppose it. I do think it needs to be fixed, but I don't want to get in the business of opining on federal legislation.
Well,
Well,
any more discussion?
I think what we're saying is we're not opposed to NDAA because it's been around forever. We need national defense.
Right.
What we're saying is we oppose those two sections.